Okay, so I'm making this video because of a text message that pissed me off. Essentially, this is a rant. If you haven't watched my last video, I basically talked about an incident that happened a couple days ago involving somebody getting shot at a grocery store that's not too far from where I live, and happened recently. And turns out the kid who got shot, it was a kid who got shot, 17 years old, lives in the neighborhood right behind my apartments. I don't know which house, he lives around there. So, that being said, I basically was scrolling through my DMs on Tuesday, the day of the incident. I didn't find out about the incident until Thursday. Scrolling through my DMs, and I find a past conversation I had with somebody. And this person replied to my message, to my post that I made. And this was a year ago. She replied, laughing emoji, mad boy. And then I said the following day, I'm not mad anymore, I got my sleep. I'll talk about what that was in a bit. But I decided to try to strike a conversation with this person because we've talked on Snapchat before, but then we stopped talking. And so a year later, I decided to send a picture of my eye, just as a stupid thing, to see if they would respond and strike up a conversation, like, say, oh, hey, and as I said, no stranger to this person. Person didn't respond, big fucking deal, life goes on, right? Then this incident happened. Then I'm like, I gotta tell this fucking person what the deal is. Fucking, this is just too crazy to think about to just keep it to myself. I have to tell this person. So, basically, rewind back to a year later. I made a post 1 or 2 a.m. at night. I had work in the morning. I said, it was a picture of me in the bathroom. I said something along the lines in text of, people have ambitions and goals and want to live a healthy lifestyle. Please stop making your shitty lifestyle affect other people. To the person smoking weed outside and making it smell like smoke and weed, I hope your house burns down and you die a shitty death. So, with that being said, she replied to that message with the laughing emoji. As I already said, what the conversation was. The reason I made that post was because a person was making it smell like weed and smoke, and it's so frustrating and disgusting, but there's nothing I could do about it. I know it may sound like I'm going to be bitching right here, but you have to understand, when people try to live a healthy lifestyle, they don't want to be embarked and surrounded by that shit. And sometimes there's nothing we can do, like walking down the street, somebody's smoking a cigarette, you got to cover your mouth. It's the most annoying thing. Walking by people smoking cigarettes, it's terrible. What can you do, right? So things like this have happened before. The worst that has happened was there was a fire up north, and the air quality just went to shit. Like, you step outside your house and it smells like something is burning, but nothing is burning. The only thing burning is 30 miles away, and there's like smog in there and all that. That lasted for 7 days. There's been other occasions where something like that has lasted for 3 to 4 days, things like that. And there's been times where I've been working out and it smells like chimney smoke, cigarette smoke, weed smoke. It just smells terrible, and you don't want to get secondhand smoke, so it's just annoying to deal with. And even then, so if I close my window, there's somehow it still gets in, and I can't really close my window because I have an air conditioner and it's set up in the most shitty way, but whatever works. There's like a rope supporting it, and it's leaning out my window, but what can you do, right? So I made that joke, not even a joke, just an edgy remark expressing how pissed off I was, because I was trying to go to sleep at work in the morning, like at fucking 8, 9. Annoyed, right? So, fast forward to a year later, this incident, I started thinking, what if the guy from the tragedy was the same guy who would make it smell like weed and smoke behind my apartment? So I started thinking about how crazy and ironic that was. That's all I was thinking about this. No ill intentions, nothing. Just how ironic and how crazy it was, right? So it's still not confirmed in that there is a correlation that it was the guy or was not. It's just a possibility to think about. So I'm thinking, like, how fucking crazy is that? And not only that, but that the message between me and this girl, and then, like, I try to hit her up again and on Tuesday, on the day of the incident. And so I'm thinking, like, I gotta tell her this. Like, this is just too crazy. I gotta share this with somebody. I gotta tell her this, right? So I'm like, fuck the conversation. I just want to, like, tell her this, like, hoping that she would be like, yeah, that's fucking crazy how ironic that is, how crazy life is sometimes, and whatever, right? So I send a message, long message, explaining everything, like, so how crazy is it that this happened? You know, there's a possibility of this and that. Mind you, keep in mind there are many factors that play into this. In my area, it's not uncommon that somebody is selling drugs or affiliated with the wrong people, or beefing with people, or is a gang member, or selling dope, or what have you, right? It's not uncommon. So, you know, I'm telling her, like, everything about the incident and all that, and finally send the message. This was yesterday. Not even 2 to 3 minutes pass, and she replies already. She replies with, actually, let me pull up the message here. Fucking dumb piece of shit. Phone's out of battery. It's fucking kidding me. Anyways, I've tried to take this video like fucking 3 to 4 times already. I've memorized the message by heart. I would put it up on the screen, but I'll just say the message. She said, what's actually crazy is that you put that kind of energy out in the universe. Period, capital W, wow, period, capital C, crazy, comma, I'm gonna pray for his family. You know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe it was because of the energy I put out in the universe. No, it couldn't have been because of the possibility of him selling drugs, or being a gang member, or beefing with someone, or affiliated with the wrong people. No. It had to be the energy that I put up. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Tell me it's the energy. The kind of energy that I put out in the universe. Well, then your logic is flawed because you fucking responded with that, sending laughing emojis. You dumbass. You fucking kidding me? How stupid is that? What a stupid thing to say. Coming at me, trying to guilt trip me and make me feel guilty of what is your aim? Like, did all the factors that go into play in this go over your head? No, it's the energy that I put out in the universe. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? Trying to make an example out of me. How stupid? How stupid do you have to be to respond with something like that? Like, people who talk in that way, use those words in that form, typically egotistical dumbasses who try to sound intellectual, trying to tell me I put the energy out there in the universe, completely ignoring the fact of all these other possibilities. No, it just had to be the energy that I put out in the universe. What the fuck do you want me to do? Go back in time and fucking take back what I said? Like, how the fuck was I supposed to know something like this a year later was gonna happen? Even then, there's still no confirmation that there is a correlation between that person and the other person in those two instances. So, why the fuck are you trying to guilt trip me, dummy? Like, you, like, what, you trying to make me feel guilty? Am I guilty? I don't know. There's no guilt here. Nothing in this scenario is at fault. Like, what are you trying to do? Telling me the energy. This is just irony. This is all that is. Just irony. The irony. The possibility of how ironic it would be. But no, you want to tell me, oh, it's the energy that I put out in the universe. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You fucking dummy. I'm gonna pray for his family. Yeah, you go do that in your nice suburban home and then forget about it the next day while I sit here still thinking about incidents long ago to this day. You go do that. Fucking moron. Tell me, oh, the energy that I put out in the universe. And just the way she structured the message, you could tell there was like, it was just trying to scold me. Trying to fucking scold me with that shit. Like, the fuck out of here with that shit. Are you fucking retarded? The most stupidest thing, probably the top 5 stupidest messages I got on social media. It's just one of those things. As you can see, I'm not too fond of the message because of how stupid it was to me. How retarded of a person. Like, people who talk like that, just, don't get me wrong. There are people who use words and phrasings and, you know, talk in certain manners that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, that are actually intellectual. But then there's those people who think they're doing something. Like, she really thought she was doing something. Telling me, oh, it's crazy how you put that kind of energy out in the universe. Wow. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, you fucking moron. But, yeah, that is my message for today. I hate dumbasses. That's all I have to say. Hope you enjoyed this video.